and today I am taking a look at the Minicom Combiner Team Centuritron. And here they are. You've got Heavy Tread, Runway, and... oh, I forgot what her name is. We'll call her Helicopter Girl. I can't remember who it was. This is one of the IDW sets that come with a comic book. Bring up a bit here, comic book here. Yep, it's a comic book. Lots of pretty artwork, and not much of it's relevant to the figures. Anyway, put that to one side, we'll come back to the figures. Yeah, they are a military themed set and actually painted in military colours, which is shock horror, mainly black and green with some yellow highlights and some grey as well. Mainly the grey is soft plastic, it's like his nose cone is soft plastic. Rotor blades, soft plastic, and these rear ones, soft plastic. Not on this guy though, he doesn't have any soft plastic bits on him. But they're all rather cool. As they're minicons, they can do, like you could do a combined mode, you just, hello robot face, plug him in, like that, using the gun port there, plug him in, like that, and there you have a monstrosity. Anyway, moving on to the individual bot modes, I'll start with Helicopter Girl, because I can't remember her name. Remove her cannon, her Gatling gun. Her legs peg in to her crotch. You just unpeg them, fold them down, move the tail boom back a bit so you can collapse those in. Unpeg her arms from the sides here. They're on tabs again. Just peg out, just move them forward a bit. And then just fold down canopy, and that's it. And yeah, it's a rather cool little bot mode. Because of her heels, and all this junk in the trunk, she's a bit top heavy, so you keep the boom down, she can stand. Rather cool face on there if the camera decides to have a focus. Come on, I know you can do it. No, he's not going to do it. Not going to do it. Try on his own. No, not going to do it. She has got a rather cool little face on her. Very feminine-like. You can plug her gun into her arm, like that, and that's Helicopter Girl. Just put her up to one side. Next we will go for the easiest in the group, which will be this guy. Transforming him, you just want to split apart the turrets at the top, just pull one side off, fold down these parts as well, fold it all around, make sure he's pegged together still. I'm not supposed to know his legs yet. And just fold out his feet. And here's Heavy Tread in his robot mode, and he's delightfully chunky. He can't really do much. His only articulation is literally his arms and his hips. Pretty much the same with her, but she's got extra knee joints as well, with plenty of articulation. Anyway, back to him. I like the head sculpt on him as well. He's got a bit of a monocle going on as well, which I know is going to autofocus. I've set it to do it. It doesn't want to do it. Yep. You can see his cannons in his hand as well. But for now, I'll just remove it when I use the combine mode. He's rather cool. Stand over there with her. Lastly is Windshear. As you can see, he is a jet with a yellow cockpit and some more yellow on him. A little Minicon symbol on his wing. Can't remember if I saw Minicon symbols on the rest of them. Yep, they've both got them. Now, according to TF Wiki, these guys are evil and more aligned with the Decepticons than they are with the Autobots. Yeah. Yep, and you can see here he is. All well enough, all good. Visible head again, and visible arms. Superman it, or jet vehicle. Anyway, transforming. Remove this part here. This will become his gun in his robot mode. Put that to the side. Grab these parts here, pull them down. Keep his legs squished together as you pull down the cockpit, because these tiny little tabs here tab into this little trapezoid there. Pull out his little toes, and there you have him. That's him in his robot mode. Very simple, but still pretty cool. Articulation is just his shoulders, his hips, and his knees. That's pretty much it. And his head sculpt, if the camera will ever zoom. Yep. Not going to zoom. Anyway. Unfortunately, the only bad thing about this set is all these random numbers on the side here. They're a bit detracting. I think they're supposed to be official military insignias and that, but they come off looking a bit awkward. All of them have them. Where are his? He's got one on the side of his tank. His is on the side of his cockpit. And hers is on the tail boom. Anyway. Transforming these guys into their combined mode it varies from pretty simple to a little bit fiddly. This guy is pretty simple. What you do is turn him around, break him apart. That's it. That's him ready to go. Oh, and you're supposed to fold his arms back as well, but I'll get to that. Why that's a silly idea later. Anyway, next is Jet Dude. You turn him upside down, unpeg his cockpit first, and pull his legs all the way around on the hinge here, and fold in this hinge, and they tab in to a slot there. They don't tab in very well, but they tab in. Then just fold up this little panel here, and you've got an arm. We do the same on this side. That and that. Then just move his arms in like that. Just position like that for now, because you've got helicopter girl to transform as well. And just fold up the cockpit, and he just plugs in like that. Done. These coming together. If these were brightly coloured, I'd make a Power Rangers joke, but I'm not going to. Anyway, onto her. Fold up her cockpit. Keep the rotor blades out of the way. The arms peg in to these top parts here, but before you do that, open this up and fold out the combined with head. Put that down. And these just tab in into the upper ports. The legs you just fold up and leave like that, and the tail boom comes all the way down. Then just come along to the back of the figure, and it will plug into the big port in the middle there. The tail boom will plug in to this little cutaway here, like that, and the nose cone will fall into a little hole behind her front minicon port, like so. And if you position the arms in so they touch the centre of the body, they kind of fill it in a little bit more. And here is Centuritron in all his green glory again. Yeah, he's rather cool. Before I get to his articulation, combine his weapons. So you turn this one upside down, this one just plugs into that port there, and finally the Gatling gun. I live in an area with cars. Anyway, the gun's just plugged into either hand, like that. All rather cool. You can hold it up as well, which is really cool. I'll just remove those for now, and talk about his articulation. Articulation, he's got shoulder and elbow. The shoulder cut is quite large, so it can make a mock bicep swivel. It's really cool. Elbows, nice range articulation. He's got quite good hands as well. No waist articulation. He's got hips, and he's got knees as well. Now the knees are a bit funky because he's got his arms back there, and they kind of kill the articulation. I'll show on this side, this moves a bit more easier. Like that. It does kind of kill it. If you were to position his arms like they were sword sheaths, like that, you get a lot more range of movement in his knees. You can actually kneel. Anyway, other nitpicks I have with it is that Helicopter Girl does not like stay plugged in all that well, and yeah, he does have an unfortunately placed mini-com port, and I will let you decide where that one is. It's not there. All in all, he's a rather good figure. I really like him. I mean, I paid £13 from masterforce.co.uk, which is a bit of a bargain. He is really cool. He's got a nice head sculpt for his combined mode, which my camera is still refusing to autofocus. Yeah, I mean, if you can find this set cheap, brilliant. If you can repaint him into bright garish colours like red, blue and yellow, then you can make a Power Rangers joke. I mean, if you were to bring in, like, say something like the Ars Micron Bulkhead set. Just do a quick little review of him. Here he is, the Ars Micron Bulkhead. Got him from Toys R Us, a little gashapon bag. £3. Or was it £2.50? Anyway, he turns into a giant fist. Just move, I'll put him in that one. So you hide his face like that, fold him out, fold his legs all the way around, sort of like that, and you just put the peg there into his hand. And there you have him with a giant fist. Cue He-Man joke. But he's still rather cool. I mean, he's a little bit wobbly with the fist, but you can support it. And he is rather cool with it on as well. Gives him like more armour and a giant hand. Yeah, I mean, if you can get the set, brilliant. Get it cheaper, even better. Definitely one for collection. Okay, I've been GeekyLicious, and if you'd like to eat sin, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you next time.